What up, YouTube? This is Pixelated Pete, and welcome to My 2 Bits, Episode 2, Copycats. This episode I would like to dedicate to Wizard and Boomstick over on Screw Attack, who have a show called Death Battle. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Now, in the last episode, we had the eating contest of who would win. So I give you our current champion, Kirby. Now, we all know and love the Kirby, but the question is, and we all know that Kirby, he can eat certain villains, copy their abilities. Now, we have a new up-and-coming challenger who's hungry to show that he's the true king of copy. And who better to copy attacks than the Blue Bomber, Mega Man. That's right. It is the battle of copycats for the century. Kirby versus Mega Man. Who is the better copycat artist? Join me now as we compare notes, view stats and statistics, and figure out who would be the better copycat. And if anyone at Death Battle is watching this episode, I would highly recommend you make this video, because at the end, all I can offer is just my 2 bits.
Alright, let me break down the stats for you. Like last time, our friend Kirby was tardy to the party. He appeared in 1992, but the Blue Bomber first appeared in 1987. So, since Mega Man showed up first, we'll see how Kirby stacks up against him. Now, Kirby's main ability is he eats the guys in order to gain the powers. On the one hand, some guys he eats, they don't do anything. Sometimes he just has to spit the guy back out as a ballistic projectile. Ballistic vomit. How pleasant. But when he doesn't, he gets the power of either a blade or fire or ice. And he can use as much as he wants until A, he wants to willingly get rid of it, or B, until somebody smacks it out of him. So yeah, if there's like 3 guys with 3 different powers, he could suck up guy A and absorb the power, defeat guy B with that power, and then spit out power A to suck up guy C and get guy C's power. Which I gotta admit would be kind of convenient. Another thing I'd like to point out is how both of our characters have animal sidekicks. Mega Man, in various games, has a cat, a bird, but his primary helper is Rush, a dog who allows him to fly like a flying hoverboard, used for transportation of energy drinks, and also can provide springs and platforms where needed to help him navigate around difficult levels. Kirby also has animal companions, except it's more than one. In some games he has an owl to help him fly around, a fish to help him swim underwater, and for some of the really weird terrain levels, he also has a giant hamster to help him move around. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you have the 3 animals for different areas, and I don't get it. Kirby can kind of already fly as it is. Some games he can fly forever, some games he has limited flying capabilities, but I don't know. I think with Rush you get all 3 features and more in one package, so I think it's pretty awesome. Now the flip side of the coin is the Blue Bomber. He doesn't have the power absorption ability right off the bat, no. Usually he starts off with his regular cannon, and he has his faithful dog with him from time to time. And the only way he gets his special power-up is by beating a boss. Now then you have to figure out which level you can go through first, and which boss you can defeat first. And then you have to figure out which boss, after you get the boss's power, you have to figure out which other boss to work that power on. So yeah, Kirby, he seems to have variety on his side, and he has a variety of powers on his side, and he gets them with greater access and ease. Mega Man, on the other hand, he starts off with just a regular cannon, and he has to work and earn his powers. Like he actually has to beat a robot master before he can claim the power on his own. Now, the upshot for Mega Man is, when he gets the power, even if he gets hit and loses health, he can still keep the power. Now, the downside is every time he uses the power, it costs him some munition points. But if he defeats the right kind of enemy, he can reload his munitions. So, while he doesn't lose the power, he loses health. And also, the munition does deplete over time unless he finds a reload source. So the question is, what do you want better? Quality? What do you want more? Quality over quantity or quantity over quality? That's the big question. One thing I'd like to point out is how I think Mega Man started the trend of the power copy ability because he was earlier. And now I've seen and heard some people say nowadays that the difficulty curve for games in the past, it started off low and then it just ramped up like crazy. Now there's things like autosave and the parachute effect. And there's the internet, of course, that helps with providing information. So the game difficulty curve has gone the other way. So I kind of gotta give points to Mega Man for being the original and starting off giving us the fight through the difficult stage to the boss, and then getting the power. Now Kirby, I won't say his games are easier. They are, but I won't say I don't enjoy them. But so yeah. Kirby's games, it's the same format, just presented differently with more options, and it's a little more entertaining. And of course, you have the cute factor going on, so the points there are divided.
We hope you enjoyed the statistics. And after looking over it all, and I have to welcome to the new podium, the new champion, Mega Man. That's right, Mega Man is the man. He has the better copy abilities, of course. That's just my 2 bits. If you think yay or nay, post in the comments section below. And like I said, screw attack, death battle people. Hope you make this episode a reality.